ICE agents raid New York City, Manhattan, through the counterfeit merch. Wherever you go, they'll find you. Take a listen to this. But the Democrats, they're playing the race card.
They were targeting, in this case, black vendors on Canal Street. That's what occurred. Not hardened criminal. This wasn't about public safety. This was about targeting communities.
Some of these guys do look like brothers, like Nudue, Diop, and Soar. But they not brothers, they from a different country. And they commit robbery, rape, drug trade, and liberals, they're trying to protect these guys.
ICE is a reckless entity that cares little for the law and even less for the people that they're supposed to serve. What we need to be doing here in our city is to end the chapter of collaboration between City Hall and the federal government.
Yo, Mamdani, I guess ICE is at war with the government in California too, because this illegal migrant rammed into an ICE agent's vehicle and then opened fire. Take a look at this.
Oh my God.
An ICE agent got hit. Wounds weren't fatal, but the ICE agent also got this illegal who's been running from ICE for years. This guy got an award in California for doxing ICE agents. Now his ass is going back to his country. He getting deported. How does California respond to this guy getting deported? ICE trackers.
The Oversight Committee will be launching on their website a master ICE tracker where we're going to be essentially tracking every single instance that we can verify that the community will be able to send us information on, and it'll be all available in one central place.
ICE trackers are gonna tell known ICE agent haters exactly where they're at and when they're gonna be there. The job of an ICE agent is getting extremely dangerous. People in the neighborhood are supporting this with violent crimes. Take a listen to this teacher.
They're not the only ones with guns in this city. They're not the only ones, and don't forget that. And I don't say that because we're calling for violence. I'm saying that because the people have every right to defend themselves against masked, unidentified gunmen with AR-15.
This guy says he's not promoting violence. Donald Trump had 2 assassination attempts on his life. Charlie Kirk did get assassinated. And the overweight lover Heavy P is saying this is like the Holocaust. And Trump's a Nazi.
People have criticized me for talking about the Nazi regime. This is what happened. People's rights started getting taken away. People got accused of being immigrants. This is before the Holocaust really took place. People were accused of being immigrants, and then laws were passed to limit immigrants.
Listen, the immigration laws have been on the books in the United States for years. Donald Trump ran on getting these guys out of the country. You have a problem with the way he's doing it? Win an election. Don't go around threatening ICE agents for doing their jobs. And these liberals still think Antifa doesn't exist.
First of all, I don't know what Antifa is. I want to punch the president of Antifa. Give me his address. Where do I find this son? Where's the headquarters? Where is it? Where's the headquarters, Jim? Yeah, where's the headquarters? Where? Who's the board of directors? Who are those? There's no such thing as Antifa.
Portland's getting lit up like a Christmas tree, and somebody's organized like the mob. So you saying there's no Antifa? I don't believe that. Take a look.
What are you doing?
That guy was dressed up like a ninja. I guess he's getting ready for Halloween or he's getting ready for war. What do you think about this, Tulsi?
Tulsi Gabbard is the director of national intelligence. So they're talking about, Director, a master ICE tracker. That's kind of a scary sounding list the government's putting together.
Very much so. Jesse, reminds me of the reason why I and so many others have left the Democrat Party. When you look at this party that is more interested in protecting criminals, cartel members, gangs, those who are causing incredible harm, ravaging our communities across the country, than they are actually standing up for the victims. You see a party that in many cases celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk. You see a party now that is essentially putting the lives of our law enforcement and their families at great risk. This is not the values of our country. This is not the values of the First Amendment and peaceful protest. This is a party that's undermining the very foundation of our country and putting the American people at risk, which is why President Trump, throughout his entire campaign, he promised the American people, I will make America safe again. I will secure our borders, and I will go after these cartels and gangs who are terrorizing the American people, raping young girls, causing incredible harm. And that's exactly what he's doing. I think the thing that's interesting to point out here, Jesse, is as you look at these law enforcement officers who are working for ICE, ICE's recruitment numbers have skyrocketed since President Trump took office, even in the face of these kinds of threats coming from some very powerful Democrat politicians across the country. Why is that? Because they are signing up to serve and protect the American people.
Crazy thing is, all these Democrat-run states, all they got to say is, if you stop or you prevent ICE agents from doing their jobs, you going to jail, and all this goes away. But instead, they promoting, do whatever you got to do to stop these ICE agents by all means necessary.
Why haven't we heard Democrats say, don't assault ICE, don't shoot ICE, don't ram ICE with your vehicle? I haven't heard that.
It makes no sense. I have not heard a single one of them. The opposite is true. You just heard very directly. It's the exact opposite. They're actually putting a target on the backs of every one of these ICE agents who puts their lives at risk every day. Not to grab innocent people off the street, as the Democrats accuse them of doing, but it is to get those criminals, those who have, murders on their records, they have kidnappings, they have drugs, they have violent crimes of various sorts on their records, which is why ICE is going after them in these communities.
See, the thing is, the reason why they won't say stop attacking ICE agents and let the ICE agents do their jobs is because in these Democrat-run cities and states, if Donald Trump goes in there and cleans up the crime problem, that looks bad. And they could lose elections for this. Elections has consequences. This makes them look bad if the Republicans come in there and clean up their cities and states. So no, they want this to go on because they feel like, hey, this is my way to keep my job and get reelected. This is demonic though, because they don't care about the American people. This is about hating Trump and keeping their jobs. The crazy thing about it is Donald Trump is not running in 2028, but the Democrats are acting like they running against Trump. They should want to get these cities cleaned up. They should want Americans to feel safe. But to me, it don't seem like they wanting to have that done. They got some kind of agenda, but whatever it is, they're going to pay the price. They're going to pay the price in the midterms, and they're going to pay the price in 2028. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I like that pink suit though, Tulsi. I'm out. Follow God, not culture.